Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Make a Mech Enforcer Part 5, I believe. And the Enforcer is a Innisphere mech, and I'm painting him up as Eridani Lighthorse, like the Hunchback was. And he is done. Now, pretty much the last step for the mech, not the base, but the mech itself, was to wash it. And the Hunchback, I did a Badab Black wash. With the Enforcer, I followed the same steps I did for painting up the Hunchback, only I used Secret Weapon Miniatures, their washes, that I think are made in conjunction with Awesome Paint Job. I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me on that, but I think so. The Heavy Body Black wash that you can get from them. I use that on the Enforcer instead of Badab Black. So they do look a little different. They'll work well together just fine. If that's proper English, it doesn't matter. Point is though, when you look at the two, the Badab Black on the left, it makes it pop, but it didn't really tone the color down that much. The Heavy Body Black did. It made it a little bit shinier than the Badab Black, but that's okay. It's not really shiny like that in person. It's just picking up more of the light on camera. But I think I prefer the Badab Black because it still keeps it more of an olive color. The Heavy Body Black makes it really dark, but that's the whole point of Heavy Body Black wash. It's supposed to be a heavy black wash. And I will definitely use it for something else in the future and do a more of a talk on it in a different video. But I will be using it for other stuff, which I'll get into in another video. So let's get the Hunchback out of the way. What I did was I did orc hide green, not orc shide, orc hide green. I believe it's called the foundation color for that, around the edge of the base, and I added some foliage stuff to the base, some static grass and some like greenish clump stuff in the center there, and the model's pretty much done, or it is done, I should say. Now this and the Hunchback are from the BattleTech Anniversary Box Set Starter Set, introductory box set. They're all plastic one-piece models. I did not assemble it or anything like that. This is how the model came. I just painted it. And I think, they're not the best quality casts out there, but for single casts, they are very good. When you compare it to the two multi-part plastic models have in there, which I haven't put together yet, but I've seen the pieces. These are of a less quality type of thing, but they're by no means bad quality. I'm not trying to bash them. They are, I would say, they're perfectly adequate quality. They get the job done for knowing what the mechs are, and you gotta keep in mind the mechs look different from what we're used to for like 40K and stuff. They are more rigid, more mechanical, robotic looking, and that's part of it. So if you're looking at those legs and not liking that look, it's not because of the cast, it's because that's the way the mecha looks. So overall, I do like the plastic models. I think they're great. These two, the Enforcer and the Hunchback, the reason I painted up the Hunchback first and then did the Enforcer through the series is, for the introductory box set, these are the two mechs you use for the quick start rules for getting some dice rolling and playing that a little bit. It requires a Hunchback and the Enforcer. So now when I try and learn it, either with a friend or by myself playing against myself, which is not that much fun, but at least you learn it, I'll have painted mechs to learn with, which is always fun. Always fun to play with painted stuff. So, just to recap, we base coated the mech in black, and we base coated the base in brown, bestial brown. Then we used Catachan green and got a nice coat over 2 to 3 layers of Catachan green on the model. Then we went ahead and picked out the details in both gunmetal or end in dark sun, of course, depending on what you're going to do. And we did the cockpit in Codex Gray, which I'll show you again. And then once that was all set and done, we washed the model in a black wash. Some people do browns, I prefer blacks for the wash. On green and yellow combination. If it's just green, you can get away with brown, but I don't think brown looks that good on yellow. So we washed it, and then the mech is done. And then you just do the base however you want to do the base. We did a beach shield brown, bleach bone, and a skull white. And then you clean out the base with any type of trim color you want, and you're set. So this has been Let's Make a Mech, the Enforcer for the Aerodynamic Light Horse. And it's done. I'll just give you a little heads up. I'm still working on my Dark Angel test model. Hope to have that done very soon. And I'm still working on those 2 Smoke Jaguar mechs. And when they're done, I'll do a video on that as well. And to give you a little heads up on the mech front a little bit, I went to Iron Wind Miniatures and I bought from the scrapyard the arm I'm missing. Hopefully I bought the correct arm. It's his left arm, and they said left arm. Hopefully it all adds up and it's the correct left arm for my Hellbringer Prime. And I got a little something extra to go along with it, and I'll keep that, I guess, as a surprise from when it comes in. So when that comes in, I'll show you it and everything. It'll be all well and good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And until next time, take it easy.